Hello, everybody. This is Akram Shaban. Welcome back to the channel. I just want to say I just made some lemon juice and I just sat down and started researching some things on really something really important that I really want to cover on this video later on. But I hope you guys are doing great because we're gonna about to hop in some crypto news. XRP is at 60 cents here, right? And also we have where is it? Stellar's at 10 cents, pretty good. And Hedera is at 6 cents. 6 cents. So ISO 2 tokens are really good. Also, by the way, XRP has been really sustaining itself in that 60 cents. It's just not going. It's not breaking that resistance here. So that's pretty good for XRP. All right. So this is from the IMF. I saw it earlier today, and I really want to cover it here with you guys. The IMF's, I don't know, it's 10, 13. Yeah, I think that's 13. Or I think so. Regional Conference on Central America, Panama, and Dominican Republic, jointly reorganized by the Fund and the Central Bank of Costa Rica. So, starts this Monday, July 29 in San Jose. So, of course, the central bank is the currency here. Sorry, the central bank of Costa Rica. Yeah, it's launching and starting at July 29, Monday. It's pretty good news from Costa Rica. Starting at 29 to 2:30, July 29 to 30, 2024. It's pretty crazy stuff here. And okay, so I saw this one here. This is by Subjective News Views. I've been covering this guy a little bit on the channel. He's posting some really good stuff here. Okay, so a BlackRock XRP ETF incoming. Robert Michnick, BlackRock's head of digital assets. I don't know. I don't think we're going to see a long list of crypto ETFs. If you think of Bitcoin today, is represents about 55% of the market cap. Okay, and it says also Ethereum is at 18%. The next plausible investable asset is at like 3%. So are we thinking about XRP or not? Guess what percentage of the XRP market cap XRP presents? So they're hinting at 3%. Now, okay, so we covered ETFs, me and my cousin Versan. However, as XRP and the ETFs is basically inviting corruption into the market. ETF is just literally just that. It's my phone going off here. But yeah, the ETF is going to invite corruption to the crypto market, which is a lot of people pushing and they really want that and they think, oh yeah, let's push this thing. But ETF, guys, is bringing like corruption and into the market, into the crypto market, XRP. So that's it. And I want to just have you guys listen to this one because it's pretty important here. I want you guys to have a listen.
Okay, and then I guess like who is investing in ETH, I guess, or like how are they investing? Do you think people are gonna, if they have a 5% allocation or a 3% allocation, is that solely to Bitcoin? Are they gonna sell some of their Bitcoin to buy the ETH ETFs, or do you think if they're buying the ETH ETF, it's more as an add-on? Like, is it gonna take away from the Bitcoin ETFs or not?
It's still early days. I think early indications are it's probably more likely to be an add-on, that people will recognize that these are complements, not substitutes. We saw the last couple of days, even with ETH launching, even with Bitcoin, price action down on one of the 2 days, we saw net creations into IBIT, not any outflows. So I think ultimately it's actually healthy for the ecosystem. I don't think we're going to see a long list of crypto ETFs. If you think of Bitcoin today, 54, 55% of the market cap, ETH at 18, the next, plausible investable assets like 3%. So it's just nothing close to being at that threshold of track record and maturity, liquidity, et cetera, that Bitcoin and to a lesser extent ETH have.
All right, you guys heard that right. So that's what they're saying here. This is I want to know who's that person is. I think they had him mentioned here somewhere, but by digital asset investor, I think. But yeah, this is important stuff here. He's saying that that's Robert Mitchnick. Yeah, BlackRock's head of digital assets. Okay, okay. All right, so yeah, that's one, and there's another one here as well. As the latest data, XRP represents approximately 3.3 of the total cryptocurrency market capitalization, and I wonder why. I wonder why, guys. Why everybody's telling me and telling even us like, why do we always talk about XRP? That should answer your question. So yeah, important stuff here. This is by Vendel as well. I want to cover Wall Street is in bed with the government. All right, the government is not in control. Do not be fooled, of course. And it says also the financial institutions and corporations control the government. They work together to achieve the same agenda for entities domestically and internationally. They are the mafia, the financial institution, and the U.S. government are organized crime. So this should also really show you that the government is not actually in control. The government is actually relying on financial institutions, central banks, and all the banks, and also big, huge corporations like Amazon, Apple, Tesla, you name it. They rely on these corporations, huge corporations, right? So, yeah, and they work together to achieve their same agenda. So, an entity is domestically and internationally. So this is a great post here, so you can just know what really are they doing. Who are really in control. Okay. This is also as by the BRICS here. China says the United States has become an empire of lies, and we're actually definitely seeing this all the time. America keeps lying, and the United States, keeps lying about what really is going on behind the scenes, while they keep pushing distractions away, right? So sorry, putting distractions out there, while you guys just basically sinking all these distractions, while they're actually doing something behind the scenes, So, yeah, that's America for you. All right, so this is actually really important here. Elizabeth Warren, scripted ploy to control crypto. So I want to have a talk with you guys. All right, everybody who's listening right now. The whole SEC and Ripple lawsuit is all a facade. It's all a lie. And with this video is going to prove you that this whole SEC, Ripple suing, all that stuff is all a game, and how much if it's a lie. And just like a circus, it's like a concert. So I want you guys to have this, just take a listen here, what they saw and what they found out about Elizabeth Warren.
Senator Elizabeth Warren and her office coordinated testimony with the Security and Exchange Commission ahead of a Senate hearing. The Heritage Foundation Oversight Project, of which I'm associated, through a FOIA request, obtained emails from Warren's office to the office of Chairman Gary Gensler 2 days before his Senate testimony back in September of 2021. The email from Warren's economic policy advisor includes a list of questions. Get this, a list of questions that Senator Warren planned to ask, along with suggested answers for the chairman of the SEC. The advisor also wrote, quote, "Let me know if you're okay with the questions as currently written." 2 days later, she sent a follow-up, quote, "Let me know if it's looking like the chair has any issue with the framing of the questions. Definitely don't want to put him in a tough spot," end quote. And it appears the chairman didn't have any issue with these questions because Senator Warren asked almost verbatim from the email. Check this out.
Chair Gensler, advocates say crypto markets are all about financial inclusion, but the people who are most economically vulnerable are the ones who are most likely to have to withdraw their money the fastest when the market drops. Does this sound like the path to financial inclusion to you?
All right. I rest my case, guys. I rest my case. I'm not going to say anything, okay? Just have you guys let that sink into you. So, I found this one out. This is a hearing notice subcommittees and oversight and investigations and digital assets, financial technology and inclusion. All right, so this is going to happen. So I think it's a meeting. It's going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and Tuesday, July 30, 2024, and that's the place to whatever. But there's gonna be a meeting. I don't know if it's going to be also streamed or like live. I think it will be live as well, right? 2 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so this is the oversight investigation. That's the one, right? And then digital assets, financial technology, and inclusion subcommittee hearing is going to be on this time. Okay, so it's going to be Tuesday. Okay, 2 p.m. But yeah, found this out. So we'll hear. This is Patrick McHenry, chairman. I don't know where you could find probably like a video, like a live when they go live. I don't know, but yeah, that's happening. All right, so I've been seeing posts on Twitter about this. This is also by sponsors Elizabeth Warren. Digital Asset Anti-Money Laundering Act of 2023, right? Senate, Banking, Housing, Urban Affairs. Now, of course, this is posted a year ago. However, it's still important for everybody to know that this is actually happening, right? So, this bill applies existing anti-money laundering requirements to digital assets providers and facilitators. Okay, I'm going to say something here, and it's going to really show the control over your money. All right. So, specifically, the bill makes digital assets providers and facilitators financial institutions under the Bank Secrecy Act. All right, under the act, financial institutions must keep records, file disclosures, and report suspicious activity to federal regulators to aid in detecting money laundering. So, to all the criminals who probably are listening, you're getting wiped out. So you need to do whatever. I don't know. Just try to be clean when it comes to CBDCs coming out and in the future. So detecting money laundering. So criminals are going to be wiped out. They're not going to be able to find anything to launder money. Now, of course, people will say Bitcoin, right? So because there's a lot of money laundering in Bitcoin, probably Ethereum as well. But it's not gonna go good for you. Okay. This is going to be pushed, right? You can push all you want as the people of the United States of America to keep these assets, to have you like launder money. However, that's not gonna work in your case because they're gonna do whatever it takes to control over your money and everybody's money. You know, they're gonna be monitored. Also, and terrorist financing activities. So I want to speak on this one too, because when you see wars, for example, like what is going on in Palestine and other countries that basically need aid. For example, if you want to donate money to like Palestine, for example, right? They will consider it as terrorist financing activities. So that is fucked up too as well. So when this terrorist financing activities happen, when they see you do that, they're gonna shut down your wallet. Okay, this is gonna be your wallet, your crypto wallet, whatever that your CBDC wallet. It will be wiped out. So that's not only that case, but it also ties in if you say something or you do something against what the agenda is, they have the ability to turn off your digital assets, right? Which means they're going to have you stranded in the street, and there's no way to pay your bills because everything is digital. Everything is a digital. Your money is on digital, and they can monitor it. They can turn it off. They can shut it down. Whatever they need. But let me just proceed here. The bill also directs specified federal financing regulators to establish rules regarding digital assets. Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN, must require U.S. persons to report cryptocurrency transactions through foreign accounts of over $10,000. Okay. FinCEN must also require digital asset kiosk owners and administrators to submit an update every 90 days the physical addresses of the kiosk. Okay. But yeah, this is all about control, digital asset mixers, privacy coins, and other anonymity enhancing technologies and digital assets that have been anonymized by these technologies. So, yeah, Treasury of Securities Exchange Commission (SEC), you know what, must establish risk examination and review process of their respective anti-money laundering programs. So yeah, this is crazy. This is into 2023 to 2024. So yeah, that is going on. All right, so I did some research here, and this is where I said I'm going to cover it here in this video later. So I found this right on the Federal Reserve government website, right? And you come here, the Federal Reserve balance sheet. Okay, there's a balance sheet, a sizable balance sheet. It includes a large number of distinct assets and liabilities. Okay, Federal Reserve balance sheet contains a great deal of information about the scale, scope of the operations. Okay, which we actually do need to know what is actually the scale and scope of its operations, of what really is going on. You know, with central banks or currencies and just banking in general, right? So I click on here too, and I see this table, right? Reserve bank credit, securities held outright, blah blah blah, all that, inflation compensation. Now I went down here a little bit, and I see a little bit here. Okay, so I'll see this central bank liquidity swaps. Now, of course, this is happening today, right? But it's also it's okay. So this is probably speculation from me, but they might be also having control over the liquidity. One central bank happen, like they have control of liquidity, and they can swap liquidity, take off liquidity, which can also ties in when you say and do something that is against their agenda, and how they turn off your money. They probably just pull out all your liquidity out, and you won't be able to sell, or basically just have actual liquid assets that you can, pay your bills, get food, So that one got me like interested thinking here. Treasury currency outstanding, secondary, primary credit, seasonal credit, paycheck protection program, liquidity facility, bank term funding group. Bank term funding program. But yeah, that is, they're all this whole table includes a large number of distinct assets and liabilities. All right, so further here, so I found these guys. So for you guys, the audience who don't know who are the OCC, this is the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. All right, so what they do exactly, right? The OCC ensures that national banks and federal savings associations operate in a safe and sound manner, provide fair access to financial services, treat customers fairly, and comply with applicable laws and regulations. Okay, so now we know what they do. Just for the audience who don't know who are the OCC, correct? So they have this up right here. Okay, so federally chartered banks and thrifts may participate in independent node verification networks and use stable coins for payment activities. Of course, RL USD, which is Ripple's stable coin, right? And of course, the Saving Association Authority to participate in independent node verification networks, INVN. Okay, but yeah, so I went up here and I clicked on this right here, PDF, this PDF, and I came up here and I have something to say here because this is all my research I found out. Probably a lot of people don't know who are the OCC. It was right here. I found. Okay, the use of stablecoins to facilitate payments allows banks to capture the advantages that INVNs may present in a manner that retains the stability of the fiat currency. Okay, now we now understand that the fiat currency is here to stay. However, it retains the stability of the fiat currency. Okay, so stable coins, will be present in a manner that retains the stability of the fiat currency. INVNs can transfer multiple different cryptocurrencies, including but not limited to stable coins. Stable coins serve as means of representing fiat currency on an INVN. In this way, the stablecoins provides a means for fiat currency to have an access to the payment rails of an INVN. Okay, although the use of INVNs may provide certain advantages over other technologies, it may also present new risks. Okay, so what are the new risks? Let's take a look here. Banks that seek to use those networks should ensure that they understand these risks, as well as the risks generally associated with underlying activity. In addition, banks seeking to use these networks must must conduct the activities in a safe and sound manner. These banks should also conduct a legal analysis to ensure the activities will be okay. Now this is the risk and benefits right here. Okay, so that's exactly it. There's going to be a lot of new risks, right, with the new, of course, stable coins and stuff. I mean, it's pretty new technology and they're still adapting to it, so they might be having a little bit of risk, but they're going to make sure that the system is safe, getting prepared. It's working in a, like we said here, in a operating in a safe and sound manner, right? This is for national banks and federal saving associations. So it's kind of like they make sure everything runs correctly, right? So yeah, I probably need to. Okay, so here, okay, I found it. So these risks are similar through potential greater in degree to those of other electronic activities expressly permitted for banks, including providing the electronic custody services, acting as a digital certification authority, and providing the data processing services. Risk management should be a commensurate with the complexity of products and services offered. Okay, new activities should be developed and implemented consistently with sound risk management practices and should align with banks' overall business plans and strategies. Okay, so here, cryptocurrency payment activities could also raise heightened compliance risks. In particular, cryptocurrency can present risk under anti-money laundering AML, which we guys just spoke about. Okay, AML, right? Which is anti-money laundering, guys. Okay. Yes, it is AML, right? AML, right? And countering the financing and terrorism requirements set forth in applicable laws, including the Bank Secrecy Act (BSA), because cryptocurrencies may be used by bad actors for the purpose of avoiding the financial system or engaging in other illicit activities. However, banks have significant experience with developing BSA, right, and AML compliance program to ensure compliance with the reporting and record-keeping requirements of the BSA and to prevent such usage of their systems by bad actors, right? this should answer your question of how these risks going to act and how these technologies are really ready, as basically these technologies as BSA and AML. Of course, they have to make AML working correctly, because you don't need people laundering their money and doing illegal activities when it comes to CBDCs, stable coins, cryptocurrency, correct? Now, the OCC similarly would expect banks to engage in providing cryptocurrency services to customers to adapt and expand their BSA and AML compliance programs to ensure compliance with the reporting and record keeping requirements of the BSA and to address the particular risks of cryptocurrency transactions. Boom, guys. That's what they're doing, okay? That's what they're really showing us, and they're putting it on a PDF. You just need to Google, research, and sometimes you need Google, and even also you need to connect the dots. When you find something, you need to connect the dots, correct? Now, I've been seeing this one all over Twitter, okay? So this is not my research. However, I digged even more deeper to confirm this, okay? Even though it's by the government themselves putting it in, but you need to also confirm what's going, like dig more deeper. So that's why I reached here, right? Anti-money laundering, and it's actually true, right? So, and there's more, and it shows you also how is going to factor, how are they going to face these problems when they implement these technologies, right? And what they're expecting. They know what they're expecting. They're expecting these criminal actions of money laundering, right? So they gotta make sure the system is working correctly and operate. Like we said here, saving association operate in safe and sound manner, provide fair access to financial services, treat customers fairly, and comply with applicable laws and regulations. Correct? But guess who is now going to comply with all these regulations and laws? The central bank digital currencies. You know damn right they're gonna shut down, they're gonna manipulate, they're gonna monitor, they're gonna do whatever they want with your money. You're tracked. I'm tracked. Everybody is tracked. You have no place to hide, even your money. Your money is not private anymore. See, when you guys have cash, you can go private, right? But they gotta see every single transaction you make, and they monitor it. You have no freedom over your money, okay? So you don't get to do criminal activities or money laundering, but they can. That's how the game is played, and it's pretty unfortunate. All right, guys, we just ended here. We just reached the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Just make sure you subscribe and share the video. Thank you guys for also the support on the channel. I'm really grateful. I've been seeing crazy views here with like I shout out to all the people. 752 views here. All these people are supporting my channel. Shout out to you guys, all the subscribers. 86. I mean, that's a big number for me, and I'm really, really grateful. But if you guys need more and more news and research, right? Make sure you always subscribe and hit the like and share, and I will gladly do another video, another episode. And if you guys want me to cover something, like I said, I will gladly cover it for you guys. I will gladly cover some news here. If you guys want to have me cover something specific, okay? So, and also, I'm not your financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes. Just have it clear out there. Also, own your hardware wallets. Get a hardware wallet and store your assets. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Have a great night. I'm going to have to go to sleep. It's actually 3 a.m. in the morning here. But yeah, take care, be safe, and have a great day. Take care.